I think you can tell just by looking at my face that I am pretty freaking pumped to talk about this one. Because this is my favorite Thor movie. And as much as I've come around to love the original, this one's still my favorite. It's the one I've rewatched the most, it's the one that I have quoted the most, it's the one that stuck with me the most, and it's the one that has made me laugh the most. Because, in my opinion anyway, this might just be the funniest movie in the entire MCU. Even funnier than Ant-Man. Like, this movie, it's so funny. It is so funny. It is so good with its comedic timing and its wordplay. And think about it. On top of that, you still get a great comic book movie. Like, that's crazy. And what's even more crazy is that this is from the same guy that later screwed the pooch pretty bad in Thor Love and Thunder, which we'll talk about. Don't worry. That thing is going to get its own review. But for now, let's talk about this movie, why it works, and why it is one of my favorites in the entire MCU. What's up? What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Image Station, your sister for anything and everything animation, including Marvel heroes assembling to defend the world, as well as TV and movies. I am your host, Jackson Small. Welcome back to our Phase 3 look-through of Marvelous May with Thor Ragnarok. This movie's awesome. I'm just going to come out and say it. This movie's awesome. It's the best Thor movie. It's one of the best solo movies in the entire MCU. And it is just so ridiculously funny. Like, I cannot understate that. This movie is primarily a comedy that just so happens to be an action-packed superhero movie on top of that. Like, this movie's awesome, bro. I wish I had more to say, but everything that has been said about this movie has pretty much been said by everyone in the known universe at this point. This movie kicks freaking ass, and it still kicks ass. Even now. This movie, I can't build it up any more than I already have. Like, this movie's amazing. It's awesome, and it is very nearly perfect. There's only one problem. Just that one problem is keeping it from being any higher than it is. So, without any more further ado or delay, with my full geekdom mode on now, here's my written review for Thor Ragnarok, and why I think it is still one of the most awesome movies in the entire MCU. Enjoy. It still baffles me that the fourth one was such a train wreck, because this third installment in the Thor solo movies is both awesome and hilarious. Thor 3 Ragnarok is my favorite of the quadrilogy by a mile, and even now is still a blast to watch. The new characters like Valkyrie and Korg are an absolute delight. Hela is a badass antagonist and easily one of the best in the MCU. Action is so stylized and fantastically choreographed, especially Thor's gladiator battle against Hulk. Like, that whole thing alone more than makes this movie worth it. The storytelling is excellent. Emotional moments hit hard. It may be a comedy, but it does have its emotional moments, and it doesn't make those emotional moments into a joke. Pacing is fast as lightning and doesn't waste a single second. Runtime is perfect. The final act twist is one I never saw coming. The direction from Taika Waititi is superb. The cinematography is incredible, with so much color and personality just oozing out of every single frame. Very high rewatchability. Jane and all the boring Earth crap is completely gone. Thank you. And in my opinion, the best part of the entire movie, the best jokes and comedy in the entire MCU. Whether it's Loki's reactions to situations, such as seeing Thor getting smashed by Hulk the same way he himself was smashed in Avengers, yeah, that's how it feels! Thor's quippy one-liners, Doctor Strange being so nonchalant with sending Loki into an infinite falling cycle for 30 minutes while he has a conversation with Thor. And one of the funniest Stan Lee cameos of the entire MCU as an intergalactic cosmetologist who gives Thor his new, and in my opinion much better, short hair look that he carries through to Infinity War. Also, he loses his eyeball and gets to wear an eye patch now. So badass. Oh, and also a genuinely shocking moment that I'm going to talk about because it was in the trailers. I'm allowed to talk about it. Hela destroying Mjolnir. That one moment had my jaw on the floor. Now, with all that high praise being said, though, this film still has one problem. One pretty big noticeable problem. Known as Thrag. Thrag sucks. He is not viable as a character, he's not viable as a secondary antagonist, and his heel turn in the very beginning of the movie feels so damn forced. And what's even worse about it is that it ultimately amounts to absolutely nothing. Like, they keep spending so much time on this one part, but I don't care because it doesn't really amount to anything in that final battle. So, yeah. Thrag in his heel turn to secondary antagonist is beyond stupid, and pretty much leads to nothing of significance at all. Yet they try so hard anyway to push it as a plot point, which just resulted in immediate eye-rolling every time. His whole thing is by far the worst thing in the movie, and the only bad thing in this entire movie. But that's honestly just nitpicking, because I still absolutely freaking love this movie. It's literally the perfect balance between action and comedy, and with every watch, it only gets funnier. Again, it is a huge shame that the fourth one turned out so bad, but I refuse to let that piece of crap at all infect my enjoyment of one of my all-time favorite movies in the entire MCU. Like, I adore this film. It's only gotten better every single time I watch it, and even though that one little nagging thing is still a nagging thing, the rest of the movie's so kick-ass, I don't care. Like, it's action-packed, it's fun, it's hilarious, it's emotional, and the ending will leave your jaw on the floor if you didn't have it spoiled beforehand by reviewers. Because, you know, some people just can't keep their mouths shut. But point is, this movie's amazing, and I cannot recommend it highly enough. Final verdict for this movie, easy, super high, super well-deserved, 9 out of 10. If it weren't for Thrag and his stupid bullcrap, this movie would be a 10. It's literally that close. But because that storyline is so stupid and they try so hard to push it as a plot point, I have to knock it back a little bit. But you can tell by the smile on my face, I don't care. This movie's still amazing, and if you, for whatever reason, have not watched it yet, even if you're not a big fan of Thor, you will love this movie. It's action-packed, it's super funny, and it only gets better every time you watch it. Also, props to the MCU for having a way to have a World War Hulk in there, despite not having a World War Hulk storyline. Pretty freaking cool. Not to mention, this is easily the best thing that they've done with the Hulk in the entire MCU. Easily. And not to mention, when he is treated as a joke, it's not cynical. It doesn't feel pessimistic. Which is going to become a problem in some of the other movies. But for right now, in this movie, he is awesome. This is the best Mark Ruffalo's Hulk is ever going to get. And he's just one gear in this incredibly well-oiled, well-running machine. Why did I make a machine analogy? I don't know, because I'm in a good mood and I'm just spitballing. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this almost every single day. And I'll see you guys next time when we continue our look through of Phase 3 with Black Panther. A fan favorite that, I got some thoughts on. I'll tell you all about it next time. Peace.
Excited for what comes up ahead. Hey, shall we ride?